All right, so welcome. This is Algebra 2. I'm Mr. Salgado, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I graduated from CUHS back in '94. Southwest didn't even exist. This was like a dirt lot. Yes, I'm old. I went to IVC for a couple of years, and then I transferred to UCSD, and I graduated from UCSD in the year 2000, and I immediately got a job working here as a substitute, then an emergency credential teacher, and I've been working here since as a teacher. So this is like my 19th year as a teacher here in this class. Crazy. Time flies. Anyway, I also went to National University, and I got my master's degree from there. I ended up getting a teaching credential also from there. I have a beautiful wife. There she is. I also have 4 boys. There we are. Okay, and let's start with the youngest. That's baby Mark right there. That's his belly button right there. And then we have, next up is, he's 2 years old. He just turned 2. And this is Daniel. He's 6. This guy is Paul. He's 7, but he's crouching down. He's really tall, actually. But he's 7 years old. And Ricky is a sophomore right here at the school. He's 15. What else? I love math, obviously. Let's talk about my interests, right? And hobbies, passions. I love lifting weights. I have to lift weights. I love magic, especially card tricks. I'll do some later for you. Wait, maybe we should do it right now. Let's do it right now. Okay, all right. Here we go. Card trick real quick. Okay. So, I'm going to shuffle. You can check the card. Okay, I'm cutting a couple of times. Now, what I want you guys to do is to tell me when to stop.
Stop.
See that card? Yes?
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Is it, it's red? No, okay, wait, it's black.
Yeah.
It's a number.
No.
It's a number, right? I'm not looking that way. It's 8 of spades. It's good. They're all the 8 of spades. Another one. Okay. Pick card, any card. Okay, now show it to the camera, show it to them, don't show it to me. I'm over here in the corner. Everybody saw it?
Yeah.
Okay, so here, put it on top. Okay, all right, so it's on top. Tell me when to stop here, I'm going to cut it.
Stop.
Okay, it's now in the middle, right? Okay, tell me when to stop cutting. Whoops.
Stop.
Stop? Okay, watch this. This is a really long video, huh? I messed up. What's up? Wait. Okay, wait. 3 chances. Was it, it was a 5 diamonds, right? Are you messing with me? Okay, all right. So out of those 3, go ahead and point at one. I'm 2, sorry.
Oh, these two?
Not this one?
No.
Okay, so out of those 2, point at one. Okay, go ahead and flip that over.
I don't remember the card.
There was that one.
It was us.
They're gonna come up by themselves. Watch this. I'm just kidding. That'd be cool. Watch this. Yeah. Be careful. 1, 2, 3. Oh. What the heck? We're supposed to be talking about the class, not magic tricks, huh? Okay. How about you guys? Say hi. You guys will all be on video for everybody to see. So besides magic tricks, I like going to church, go to St. Mary's, praying, reading the Bible, religious activities. I actually taught confirmation for a couple of years at St. Mary's, but I haven't done that in a while. I love math. If you guys are willing to give it a shot, you're going to love it too. The first thing you need to do is to forget about your past negative math experiences. All right, so this is not highlighted on your syllabus, but you need to really get this sentence into your brains right here. If you did not do well in Algebra 1, if you squeaked by with a D, right, a year or 2 years ago, and you're taking Algebra 2 right now, you need to do a lot of extra work. You need to really strengthen your skills on solving equations, especially, and on Edmodo. I have all those resources that will help you catch up, get you up to speed. But anyways, I will give you I will exhaust you with opportunities, right, to be able to bring up your grade and resources for you to be able to learn. Even if you can't get it right now in class, you should be able to watch videos, and that'll help you out as well. Who knows, you might even start liking math. So we definitely need a notebook. The two things that we need in class are a stinking notebook and a pencil. You need that. Okay, you could use a 3-ring binder if you want. I do prefer these composition books, right? I'm going to pause it. So you need a notebook and you need a pencil every single day. You must have it on a daily basis. Things that would be nice to have for the class. Now, when I say nice, it's definitely, don't go out and buy all these things. You don't have to, all right? But if you have it at home, might as well bring it. If you have highlighters, different colored pens, right? Those are nice to have. You don't need it. Whiteout's nice to have. Scissors, you don't need it. Why don't you need any of these things? Because I have all these things for you, right? So I have tape, I have scissors, I have glue sticks. You guys could use all my stuff on my desk. Whenever I give you something, any handout, any homework assignment, it all goes into your composition books. So your composition books, your notebooks are going to be very important. Everything goes in there, right? By the end of the semester, you're going to have a giant book of a notebook, and it's going to have everything in there. We'll talk about that later. So you don't need to go out and buy highlighters or scientific calculators. I actually have a class set of scientific calculators, but if you want to have one at home, then yeah, go for it. Go get one. Okay, so the two things you must do immediately is sign up for Remind, the texting app, and also for Edmodo, which I hope we've already successfully done with the Chromebooks. But for Remind, right now, take a cell phone out, please, if you have one. Now, you might not have a cell phone, that's okay. I'm a crazy parent. I don't let my teenage son have a cell phone yet. Yet what? I know. So if you have crazy parents like me, then I would jot this down and give it to your parents. All right. So if you don't have a cell phone and your parents do, I would like you to tell your parents to send a message to this phone number, 81010. And the message that you're going to send to the phone number 81010 is this one, at 78GD4F. So if you do have a cell phone right now, take it out, send this message, period 4, at 78GD4F to the phone number 81010, hit send, and it should sign you up for my class, right? That way we could text each other without us having to know each other's phone numbers, right? And more importantly, it's going to be like for reminders. I'll be sending out reminders, hey, don't forget, tomorrow's a big test. You get a text. So even if you don't have a cell phone, I highly encourage you to give this to your parents so they could sign up, so they'll get the message, right? Hey, you should be studying for the quiz. You should be studying for the test. Hey, don't forget, notebooks are due tomorrow. It's just a way for me to remind you of things. Classroom rule number 1, be on time. That means you're inside of the door before the bell starts ringing. Number 2, be prepared. What do I mean by prepared? What do you need to have every day?
Notebook and pencil.
Notebook and pencil. That's right. Okay. Number 3, follow instructions. Everybody do me a favor, stand up right now. All right, great. Everybody sit down. Awesome. You guys followed instructions. You know how to do it. Excellent. Number 4, use appropriate language. All right, language is a big one. You know, a lot of students, maybe even your parents, just use bad words all the time. It's very natural. And I'm not judging, but in class, we can't use that language, right? There's a public place. We got to use appropriate language. So if you are just used to cussing all the time, just change it up to something that's acceptable, like mother trucker, right? Or son of a biscuit. I don't know, but just don't use the actual bad word. Okay. Keep hands and feet and other objects to yourself, right? So if somebody asks you for a pencil, don't throw it at them, right? Okay, like hand it to them, right? You might stab their eye. I don't know. No punching. Okay, so let's go to classroom procedures. That's a very important one. Number 1, when I raise my hand, you say shh, right? As loud as you could. Let's practice. That's pretty good, actually, but over here there's a little missing. All right, here we go. Everybody, as loud as you could. You got it. Everybody has to do it, right? Everybody, here we go. Okay, you can't fake it either. You can't be like, okay? Got to do it, all right? Loud, let's go. Okay, good. So whenever I raise my hand, you go. It doesn't matter if I'm speaking, I'm right in the middle of a sentence. Whenever I do this, you do. Okay? Cool. Knock, knock.
Come in.
I like jokes. Clean jokes. What did one wall say to the other wall? I'll meet you in the corner. Get it? 'Cause okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, respect and be positive. Wait, let's practice some more. Louder, please. Okay, cool. Respect and be positive. So we will have questions up on the board at some point. Students are going to be working up here, and people are going to make mistakes, right? 3 + 2 is 7. Idiot! No, don't call him an idiot, right? Just like, hey, I think you made a mistake, right? We want to create an environment where we are comfortable with making mistakes, all right? We don't want to put anybody down. We want to always stay positive and encourage each other to do better. What else? Stay in your seats at all time. Use common sense. If there's a fire, please get up and run. And what do I mean by use common sense? If I'm teaching up here in the front of the class and you have something to throw away, don't just walk up right in front of me and throw it away, right? And common sense, just wait till I'm done with the lecture, and then you can get up and throw it away. You don't need my permission to get up and sharpen a pencil or get up and throw it. Hey, that's fine, as long as, use common sense. If I'm teaching up here, don't walk up across the front at that moment. Here's a big one, no cell phones on your desk. That's a hard one, right? I mean, even for me, I have my cell phone all the time, but we want to make an effort to keep it either in your pocket or in your backpack or in your purse, but just not on the desk, because, I mean, it's impossible for you to receive a text and the phone's right in front of you and you not get distracted. I mean, even me, if I have my cell phone in front and I get a text, I'm gonna look at it, right? So let's just keep them away. There will be times where I'll be like, hey, you guys could take out your cell phones, you could listen to music, stuff like that. But for the most part, let's keep it away in your pocket or somewhere. And you know what? Before we go on to the actual grades, I'm gonna stop this video because it's getting too long.